Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for July 2021. This is for those with Gemini sun, moon, or rising, or if you just have a lot of planets in the sign of Gemini, this can be helpful to you. Obviously, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody 100%, so just keep the parts that do and leave the rest for whoever it's intended for. I have already meditated on the cards, so we're going to shuffle quickly and go over your astrology, and then we'll get into your readings. Give me just a sec. Okay, Gemini, so let's go over your astrology really quick first. If you're not interested in this part, just skip ahead a few minutes to the beginning of the reading. But your love planet is still at the top of your chart this month, though it is retrograde and changes signs again at the end of the month when Jupiter moves back into Aquarius on the 29th. So love is high on your priorities and it is a major focus this month, but it could be complicated still. But the month ahead is basically happy. You're still in a yearly financial peak until the 23rd. So prosperity is happening. And more importantly, your third house of communication is very powerful this month. Your already strong communication and intellectual gifts are even more enhanced now. Now, retrograde activity does increase this month. 40% of the planets are retrograde. However, your personal desires and finances don't seem to be affected by this now. Your career planet Neptune is one of those planets going backwards this month, and the short-term planets are mostly below the horizon on the night side of your horoscope. So it is safe to focus more on home, family, and your emotional wellness rather than career, because the career issues will take a little time to unravel. Health and energy are good, but towards the end of the month, they need more attention. Mars enters your fourth house on the 30th, so that might be a good time for renovations or major repairs to the home. Just allow more time for things to happen because, you know, retrograde activity is strong this month, as we've said. You should probably avoid foreign travel on the 3rd and 4th of the month. I would also be more patient with workmates and parents on the 5th and 6th, and the 11th and 12th could bring a nice payday and a happy love experience. So that's what's going on astrologically. Let's see what the cards have to say. You're starting off the first week of the month with 5 of Ariel. Now this represents that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. I just realized the lighting is pretty bad. Let me turn, it's okay for now. Anyway, 5 is the number of change. Yeah, so you need to change any negative thought patterns or processes you have now. If you're unwilling to accept help from others, you need to ask yourself why. It is available to you. I would refocus your thoughts on what's possible, and then I think this situation, whatever it is, will turn around. Now that's being clarified by North. This represents expansion. 1 is the number of inspiration. So I think you're tuning into this now, this inspiration to propel this necessary change now. You know that you know what your true north is, so be brave about the next steps here. Stay connected to this inspiration. You know, north is one of the cardinal directions. Finding our true north indicates that you know, we found a profoundly right path and a direction that's authentic for us. So when you're refocusing your thoughts on what's possible here, use this energy of the north to bring the expansion needed to assist you and bring success to this area, okay? Now, second week of the month, you have Knight of Raphael, romantic, dramatic, poet, introspective. This is someone else likely, so these are their character traits they will have. But this represents committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. This can also signal career opportunities as well as these situations we just mentioned. or topics. But if this is a new relationship coming in, then this is a very sophisticated person. So pay attention for someone like this showing up now. This is clarified by oceans. This represents bravery. 30 reduces to a 3, which is the number of communication. So be brave and open and honest in your communication now. Could involve this person expressing, you know, feelings. There is only one tiny little thing with this card, is that it can sometimes represent someone who's close to you that has a hidden side. So it's best to be mindful of this in any decision making now. But this could involve this person who may show up now for some of you. Deeper into this, it's like, you know, we know a lot about life on land, but we know very little about life in the world's oceans, you know, which do comprise 71% of the planet. So there's always, this is like a hidden aspect of something. So be well-rounded in your, gosh, what am I trying to say? Just pay attention for this, because this is actually positive, but just be aware you've got the full picture of something. You know, the oceans are a source of great richness in the form of marine life, and their very existence influences everything from the weather to where humans settled and lived. So this is really great positive element. Like I said, there's just that little piece of something that could be hidden in the depths, right? That you're gonna have to be aware of. Yeah, the sea has been integral to our very humanness, right? Sustaining us and allowing us to travel and trade and learn. And you know, when we're disconnected from its importance, you know, a lot of times we don't take that in, the significance of that. And because of this disconnection, you know, the birthplace of life on this planet has become a garbage dump through, you know, acidification, pollution, overfishing. So you get what I'm trying to say here. There's the depths, the positive life affirming nature of this ocean card, but making sure the hidden depths or you bring them to the surface a little more before making concrete decisions about something, okay? But this committed romantic relationship, I think, brings this source of richness and the bravery to pursue it now. Maybe this is you overcoming something within yourself, a hidden aspect of yourself that you're scared to show. You don't want that vulnerability. That's where the bravery is going to come in, being open. This person is coming in very strongly. So be open to sharing yourself, all of yourself, okay? That could be it as well. Now, third week of the month, you have the 8 of Raphael. This represents that there's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, and a spiritual quest. 8 is the number of reevaluation, so could be reevaluating your path this week. But I do think it's time to leave the past behind and embrace a brand new you. That's where this is going. She's heading into new territory here, crossing this threshold. So, you know, be grateful for what you've learned up to this point and now build upon it. Now this is clarified by rain. This represents fecundity, which is fruitfulness or the quality or power of producing abundantly, fertility. 35, it reduces to an 8, which is the number of re-evaluation again. So there's a very strong emphasis on this now for this week with double 8s, and multiple 8s in a reading indicates a positive change of mind or status. So this is really good. This new path and this fertility, this growth, this expansion into this newness, that there's so much energy associated with these cards here. But you have everything you need to grow. And you know, you quickly learn how much rain contributes to the balance and health of a land when, you know, you haven't had any for a long time. Now it's flowing. You know, whatever this water element represents for you, Water is associated with the emotions, and you know, actually looking here, all the cards here have some form of water on them in this reading. I mean, even here, this is snow, ice, but that melts to water. You've got water, water, water. This flowing stream here, this rain. So that's very pertinent. Very interesting. But definitely think you're in a state of flow now. Like this is leading to a new and better, more expansive environment, or that kind of energy. But the building you're doing here, or the exploring, is what's leading to this fruitfulness, this abundance. You are birthing something new now that's been growing, been developing for some time. It's going to show up this week, I think. Now, the 4th week of the month, you have 3 of Raphael. This represents reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Now, 3 is the number of communication again. So you or someone around you communicating these happy announcements now this week. But multiple 3s in a reading indicates group activities or situations involving more than one person. So, you know, embrace and acknowledge the people in your life who love and support you. You could also be getting involved in more group activities or socializing now. But this is clarified by speed. This represents movement. 42 reduces to a 6, which is the number of adjustment. So I think this new path or direction is happening very quickly now, and you're likely adjusting to the changes. Just make sure you maintain a good balance now. You know, you don't want to be wasting time, but understand the discernment of taking quality time. You know, taking time to think and process, and also to exercise self-care, requires a willingness to slow down long enough to savor them, right? So don't get so swept up in these changes that you neglect these other areas of life. You could also be around a lot more people than you're used to, with this showing up here. And you know, maybe your life feels like it's sped up suddenly, so this could be what the adjustment is also. But all the clarifier cards here too have like these sphere elements or globes or orbs, you know, earth, whatever. You've got this here, your true north, your compass, and then you've got earth here. You've got this this fertility symbolization here, and then you've got earth again here. So related to the world, this is, I'm thinking world card for some reason, and that can represent completing a goal or life lesson. It can be travel, immigration, also integration or accomplishment. So that could be pertinent for some of you as well. So that's what I have for you, Gemini, for the month of July. I really hope that was helpful to you in some way. Please be sure to like this video and let me know if it was. Also subscribe to the channel if you don't already do so. I will be back next month with your August readings. So take care, guys. Bye.